All right, and I'm back with more of JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. We are still on part 1, Phantom Blood, I believe it is called, and we are now on episode 4 and 5. And just like the previous 2 episodes, shit went down in these 2 episodes. My goodness, go ahead and get yourselves strapped in, a little locked in. Set that beautiful like button ablaze for me and subscribe and join the Zebra gang, because we need all the subscribers we can get. But anyways, episode 4 and 5 introduces the idea of HAMON, and we end up meeting Zeppelin. We end up getting a more, I guess, skillful advancement in power when it comes to Jonathan. We're reintroduced back to Jonathan's girlfriend, who happens to be the one aiding him and healing him throughout his healing process, because he did get his ass whooped during the fight with with Dio. And in case it wasn't immediately obvious or clear, yeah, Dio's still alive. Dio's still out there. He has the mask. He's building an army to basically plot revenge to get back at Jonathan. And it's not looking too good. But on the same foot, Jonathan has kind of gotten a little bit of a team now, because Zeppelin happens to be a HAMON user, which is basically kind of like power of the sun and blood and basically good guy energy, if you really want the simple and straightforward way of explaining it. And it's basically kind of like a counteractive power to what the mask does, which is basically unlocks sort of what you could say evil in people. But yeah, we pretty much, that kind of explains the entirety of episode 4. They introduce HAMON, he learns how to do it, and they do like a little bit of a time skippy type thing. Like it goes like, I think it goes like a week or 2 weeks ahead of him practicing it. But you also see that Dio's, of course, building an army, and he's trying to heal himself back up because he was damaged from all that fire. It wasn't for naught. There was a rude, that fire, the burn, it worked. But then we immediately jump into basically a major fight, in episode 5. Where you're fighting against 2 of Queen Elizabeth's, or Queen, the other one, the Scottish queen, 2 of their strongest warriors, and boy do they look cool. One guy is a big ass brute holding a giant sword, and then one is a guy, a normal sized guy with animated hair that uses a sword, and they both seem to be very honorable kind of fighters. They were brought back from the dead by Dio. We finally meet up with Dio, by the way. Just by coincidence, they were just journeying about, and then Dio was just like, "Sup? I'm here to kill you now. I'm basically healed now, so time to fuck on you." And we basically get a little bit of a super duper anime good guy type deal, because Jonathan basically gets almost drowns, but instead of just going and like, it's not even because he was forcibly being held underwater. He got thrown into the water, and for whatever reason he thought, instead of going up, even though the guy is like literally telling me, hey, we should go up so we can fight normal, he's like, no, I'm a swim further down in hopes that there's like an air bubble down there like Sonic the Hedgehog, and I'm a that shit, and then I can use my HAMON, because you have to be able to breathe and have blood flow and everything for your HAMON power to work. Yeah, he does that, and it works, and now we're about to see what happens after he unleashes it in the water. And that's pretty, but wow, that was the 2 episodes. Very simple, very straightforward. They basically went straight into kind of ramping up things. It's getting more into action-y based stuff. And yeah, the feel of this is definitely the first part is definitely there, because again, the obviously black and white type vibes are still there. They're still there. And then Speedwagon is so, I love Speedwagon, but he's also just kind of like the Krillin of the show. He's that guy that gives like throwaway like explanations for a lot of the things that happens. Like when something's going down, he's like, oh my god, he just threw that wagon and murdered those 2 people. Oh my god, he just sprouted knives from his body. You know what I mean? He's that guy. He's that guy. I think it's called expository. I don't remember the word, but he's that. He's definitely that. But I'm digging it still, and of course I am, because I mean I have already seen it once, but foggy memory of depression tore me apart. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm re-experiencing it again. But anyways, let me know what you guys thought of JoJo Part 1, episodes 4 to 5. Let me know. And yeah, that's all that I got for you. That is Zebra the best on YouTube. Signing the fuck off. Have yourselves a nice rest of your day and a nice juicy chickadee a goddamn. Ciao, my friends. And don't forget to check out the Zebra Corner, a goddamn.com.